So I don't know, I think we are good to start, maybe?
Yeah, count it down whenever you're ready.
Okay, so give me the countdown.
Okay, gamer. Start in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's me, Mario.
Okay, we are
As
in.
As Seceon said, this is one of the games that has the most submitted runs in speedrun.com. So yeah, it's a very popular one. I'm pretty sure you all know it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much to explain here. We have to see the intro, which is like 1 minute long, and it's a nice break when you are resetting this game, like having this time to think about it and play it. And we're going to see some really cool stuff, I hope. I'm gonna try to show some real cool tricks, but I will have to do it. It's not easy, and yeah, we will see.
Yeah, first of all, Seceon is running a 70-star category in which BLJs are banned, so you cannot just skip through the entire game by doing a trick called BLJs, which is used in 0-star, 1-star, and 16-star. In this category, you have to go to almost every stage and collect enough stars in order to access to the last Bowser. So that's the main thing about this category. So we are gonna see Seceon collecting 70 stars in order to reach the last Bowser and then beat the game. It's also known as the intended star count category. And that's it. Any percent, no BLJs.
Yeah. Yeah, we just did like 2 tricks that are worth explaining. The first one was Lucky to skip, in which we skip the Lucky to that it's like gatekeeping the entrance of the castle. And then we did Bump Clip, which we will see something pretty similar later on. And maybe there we can explain like some bump properties and stuff. So yeah, this game has some cool like glitches, I would say, that allow us to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's mostly swag movement and some glitches that also look very cool. Bomb clip, basically, you gotta grab the bomb in a very specific frame, and that gives you enough space or enough speed to skip through that gate, and that's what Seceon did. Now we are entering Worm's Fortress, one of the most hated stages in the SM64 community, because it's so hard and it's at the beginning of the run and there's so many hard tricks to do. Here Seceon is doing Owless. Nice. Yeah. That's also a really tricky one.
Yeah, you have to have like some height with that triple jump, and you can't do every wall kick because it's 5 frames to wall kick, and you can do like, depending on your setup, like 1 or 2 frames it works. I got lucky.
Yeah, you got a wall kick. You have like a 2-frame window to wall kick, and that was nice. And also, now he did Cannonless, which is the second trick in Worm's Fortress. You basically ledge grab on a certain spot of that bridge, and then you do a certain setup. So Mario like walks off the edge and then does a ledge grab in that wall, because there is a crack in that wall which has a star, and you usually will need to open the cannon and then shoot into the crack so the wall breaks, and then you can grab the star. But with Cannonless you can just skip the entire of that and just do that trick and grab the star, as Seceon just did. Now he's doing the 100 coin star, which he will be doing at the same time as the red coin star in order to save time, because 100 coins stars are faster to do in some stages because you can collect them and the game doesn't make you exit the stage. So you can get 2 stars like in one trip.
Yeah,
Very
this was
nice.
kinda clean, but not that much at the end. But I did something called fast cycle, which is like the second faster. It's actually it's the third fastest, but the first one is really hard and basically no one does it in runs.
Yeah. Yeah, fast cycle is basically like the cycle that you are doing if you are not doing pro cycle, which is very precise, and that was really nice. Now, white blue, and we have 2 stars left, the Worms King's star and the top of the fortress 1.
Yeah, these last 3 stars in Worms are kind of like auto-scroller, sorry. But they are actually kind of tricky sometimes, and you can lose a lot of time if you don't play it well.
Yeah, basically the hardest part is that slope, because the movement's kind of precise and sometimes you can mess it up. But Seceon did well, that was pretty nice.
No dive though.
You have like a 1 frame window to do a little dive there. That's just for swag, but you know, swag is everything, so that's kind of sad that he couldn't get the dive.
Also, you may talk a little about lag reductions, which I am
Oh yeah.
trying to do, but fail as we speak.
Yeah, Seceon is playing on N64. There's actually, well, there's many SM64 versions now. There's the Switch one, the Wii Virtual Console, emulator, but the most played one and the one that like people who really play competitively this game use is the N64 one. And the N64 lags a lot and in many places. So Seceon will be doing a lot of camera manipulation and like camera tricks in order to avoid lag, which is called lag reduction. And sometimes some stars can be way harder when you have to do lag reductions.
Yeah, like now we are going to see one that is basically putting Mario Kart as we exit this star, because this light from the ceiling makes a lot of lag, but if you do this you don't get that much lag. That's one of the easiest one, if not the easiest one.
Yeah, because you just gotta change into Mario Kart as soon as you spawn in the castle. Okay,
I also
here
fail a coin.
Seceon. Yeah, he missed a coin, which is gonna cost him a few seconds, but it's nothing major. Okay. That's fine.
We got backups, don't worry.
You got the backups, man. And he also does a trick in which he presses the switch and while he's on the air, he collects the star. So he can skip the entire text animation from the switch. This game is actually... there's like so many little optimizations, and that's what's beautiful about it. Now we are entering Bowser in the Dark World. One of the scariest stages in the entire game, if not the scariest. Because you can basically die like everywhere. And also it's cycle based, so you wanna be like as fast as possible in order to make the cycle that you want. As you can see, a lot of tricky jumps. That was really good. Those spinning platforms are the ones that decide which cycle are you on, and Seceon just pulled a Shigeru cycle, which is not the fastest one, but it's the one that most people do RTA, because the two cycles that are faster than Shigeru's cycle are like insanely hard. Like only people that are going for top times do them. Oh, and also here Bowser did a little dancing there. There's
Yeah.
a 1 in 10 chance, if I remember correctly,
Yeah, it's a
of
one in
Bowser dancing. Yeah, and that also saves a little bit of time. So this was actually a really good Dark World.
Yeah, kind of surprised that happened, to be honest.
yeah, yeah. It's very common that a lot of runs die in Dark World because you can just run off the edge and die. So Seceon is actually on PV base, PogChamp. And this is a really good run. Here Seceon is gonna do a small trick. Sorry.
No, I was just going to ask. So I never owned this game for the N64, and I picked up the 3D Superstars for the Switch.
Oh, like 3D All Stars. Yeah, okay.
And I haven't actually played it yet. So is there any kind of major difference between the two, like in terms of what you guys do when speedrunning?
Yeah, that's kind of a big one. That is that 3D All Stars version is the Chindu version, which is like a slightly later version that came out in Japan, and it actually patched BLJs, so you can't do 0, 1, or 16 star in 3D All Stars, which is kind of sad for 16 runners like me. But
Yeah.
like 70 stars is basically the same, and 120 there's kind of some different stars, but not too many.
Yeah.
In terms of speedrun, there
This
are
run, 70 star, like a 70 star run on the 3D version will look very similar. Because the only thing that's like patched are BLJs.
Oh no.
Thanks for indulging my question. I again haven't played it yet, so.
Yeah, don't worry. I died in this trick. This pretty precise because you have to wall kick with a strange angle, but hope I get it this time.
Yeah, it's also kind of a blind wall kick. Like, you can kind of see where you are wall kicking off, but it's not really like... There's not a really good visual cue. You just have to feel the wall kick and go for it. Sometimes you just die. Also, we could have some announcements now.
Yeah, we
I think
have some pretty auto-scroller stars. It's just like some jams and stuff, not much to explain.
Alright, cool. So we do have a donation from Jordan, aka JBean, is what it's showing me, for $10 for donating to ALTTPR randomizer for next year. And the comment just reads ALTTP randomizer. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Again, we have plenty of prizes left still. A few t-shirts, which our designs are really good this year. I don't know if anyone's taken a look at the Matcherino to take a peek at that, but I definitely recommend you either buy them outright or get those donations in. And again, tons of perlers. I don't know who made any of these, but I would love to shake their hands because that is some dedication and a lot of difference there. I mean, we've got Minish Cap, Mega Man 5, Super Metroid, Hello Kitty, Untitled Goose Game. It's quite a few donations of those.
Nice. So right now Seceon is doing CCM 100 coins to start with the Penguin Race Star. And this is actually also a tricky one because you don't want to miss any coins in this slide or you get a huge time loss. Seceon did pretty well in this slide. He missed a few coins before, but he backed it up with one of those blue coins that you can get from the Switch. So it's fine. Nothing major. And it's the last star that you're going to be getting in lobby. So after this, Seceon is going to be going to BBH, the Big Boo's Hunt. No, I mean Big Boo House stage, and then we are going to basement.
Yeah, BBH is kinda like basement waiting room, because basement is a really hard part of the run. We do SSL, we do a lot of tricks in Little Lava Land too, and they are pretty much like you get it or you die, so
yeah,
we're gonna see how it's going.
A lot of crazy stuff coming in basement. But first, we gotta kill the Big Boo that's on the balcony. Nice punch. And actually, you cannot really see it, but Mario is doing the last hit to the Boo while he is sliding off that roof. So that's a little optimization there. So you can kill the Boo while you are going up in order to grab the star.
Yeah, as Seba said earlier, there's a lot of little optimizations that help you save some time, but you know, every little optimization combined make a lot of time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this game is one of the most optimized ones in terms of speedrunning. It's actually kinda insane. Like, you can spend thousands of hours and still not be near close to world record because it's just an insane game to get into. So now basement. And first we have to catch Mips. Nice.
Yeah, there's actually 2 MIPS in the run. We're gonna see this MIPS spawns at 15 stars, and the other one spawns at 50 stars. So we are going back here with more stars after in the run later. So yeah.
Yeah, now we have one of the most rank killers strat in the entire game. Damn it. So Seceon, as I said, you have a very small window in order to grab the proper bomb. Like, when a bomb explodes, you can like re-grab it while it is exploding, and you can grab it while it's a small bomb, while it's a medium bomb, and while it's a big bomb. So you have a 1 frame window here in order to get the right bomb that you need for the trick. So that's why in the first attempt Seceon got a medium bomb, so it was not big enough, and he tried to pull a backup but it didn't work. So
yeah, backups for medium bomb are really weird, and doing medium bomb pillarless is weirder, I guess.
Yeah, it's also very awkward. So let's see. he has to get it this time. Nice, that's a big bomb. The thing is, you need a big bomb so you get enough speed, and then you have to do like a dive on that slope so you can do ground pounds while you are still grabbing the bomb. And like, with all of that, you can make your way into the pyramid and clip, and that's what he did. So nice.
Yeah, now it's LOL, which has some kinda easy stars like this one, but there's some hard ones that we're gonna see. I do it like the last star in this stage. When we do all the stars except from the 100 coins here. So we're gonna be here a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, you get... Seceon is gonna be getting 6 stars. So this is a really hard stage because you gotta do like all of the stuff. With this triple jump, he skips the locked section of the star. Now he's gonna be doing the big bully star, boil the big bully, and he's setting it up for a small optimization which is called lateral skip. Okay, nice. You can do a small lateral there and that loses like 1 second, but Seceon got the lateral skip, so yeah, as we said, a lot of small optimizations. No,
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
not talking that much because I'm really concentrating not dying in this stage.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a tricky one. So now he's doing boil the 3 bullies, I think. I actually don't know the name of the star, but it's basically it's basically the same. You just gotta kill 3 bullies and then a big bully spawns and you kill him, and then you do a ground pound at the proper time and you get the star.
Bully the bullies, that's the name.
Oh yeah, bully the bullies. You gotta bully them because otherwise they bully you harder.
I didn't realize the bullies were in a Mario game this early.
Yeah. I think I'm not sure actually, but this might be the first one that features bullies, or maybe it's Mario World, and I'm not sure. Also, while we were talking about bullies, Seceon just pulled off a trick that's called Lava Boost, and he actually did the pro strat for Lava Boost. So props to him. That was very nice.
Yeah, I was almost dead there.
yeah, that was scary. But you got this. Now he's getting the last star in Lethal Lava Lamp, which is the elevator one. It's also kind of tricky. Yeah, but he got the nice ending with the rollout on
Shout out
that
to
small
Seba,
rock.
who taught me that strat.
The cool strat. Yeah, and now we are heading to DDD, Dire Dogs, which is the second water stage that's in this game, but it is the first one that we're gonna be seeing in this run.
Yeah, also, if you have played this game casually, you know that it's another level in basement called Hazy Maze Cave. But as I said before, we're gonna be back to basement to catch MIPS, so we're gonna do Hazy Maze Cave later.
Yeah, a few years ago, the 70-star route used to do HMC early because, well, I don't know why, because it was like the logical route to do all the stages in basement and then head to upstairs and then finish the game. But later on, they realized that doing HMC later in the run, and so catching the second MIPS and doing HMC later was actually 1 second faster. So that's the standard route nowadays.
Yeah, also, this stage, DDD, Dire Dogs, it's a mandatory stage because if we don't do this next star, which is board Bowser's sub, we don't like unlock the second Bowser stage, which allow us to go upstairs. And also this stage lags a lot, which is kinda bad.
Yeah, especially this section with the submarine. It's one of the laggiest sections in the entire game when you are playing on N64. It's just too much for the console. Nice. And now we have one more star. I mean, one star left in DDD, which is the Manta Star. It's actually not a hard star, but the rings can troll you sometimes. Like the hitboxes are not actually aligned with the rings, so it's if you happen to miss a ring, then it can go really bad. But yeah, Seceon did pretty nice. And now we are heading to the second Bowser in the Fire Sea, which is also one of the hardest stars in the game, because it is cycle based. Every Bowser stage is cycle based. You gotta make it in time in a certain spot because there are elevators or platforms that move in cycles. Seceon is actually having a rough time here. You wanna catch the reds in a specific way in order to get to the earliest possible cycle, but it's fine. He's just gonna be catching the next cycle on these elevators.
What?
Oh,
I got the
that's...
glitchy thing. Well, it's not that bad. So now
Yeah.
I can hopefully show the good cycle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of sad because he was actually pacing, I think. It was still PV pace. But it's fine. Now you get to see the cool movement. Okay, we'll see. Nice, so he gets to the early cycle on those elevators with that little lava boost.
Okay, I can't do this. Sorry. I have to. Okay, now I can do it.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, don't worry. This stage is really hard. This stage is actually the one that I have optimized the less in 70 star. I know the cool movement and all stuff, but it's hard. It's hard to get it, and it's hard to get it when you are in a run this far on.
Yeah, like a lot of the things, like in everything is speedrunning, like it's hard to do it once, but it's actually way harder to pull it off in a run, because you have to do it. Okay, Seceon.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that misses.
Yeah, this throw is the one that hurts the most to miss, because one is really easy to hit it. It's just like wait and spin. And second, it's the one that loses the most time, because Bowser do that like animation of jumping again in the platform, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a free throw, but you know, it's hard. Sometimes you just don't get it, and you gotta accept it. And now we are heading to upstairs, which is also a really hard section, but in my opinion, the best part of the 70 star run, because we are going to be seeing really cool stuff in every stage. So first we have Wet Dry World, in which, depending on the height that you enter the painting, and the level has the water lowered or higher. So Seceon entered to the painting like at the lowest possible height, so the water inside the level is completely like lowered. Like there's no water in the level. So he's catching the secrets while doing the 100 coins star. Later on, he's going to be entering the level at like mid height, so he has like enough water to get one of the stars. But for most of these stars, you just want to enter the level at the lowest possible height.
Okay. Okay. This is really dumb because that fire never hits you, but okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Just taking the way around.
Also, this is the most RNG based star in this entire run. Not in the whole game because there's one star that is worse than this, but one of the most. And
Yeah,
in this run,
in
definitely
star,
the most.
Yeah, in 120 star there is another 100 coin star that's very RNG based, but in the 70 star run, Wet Dry World 100s plus secrets is definitely the worst. RNG can screw you up in so many places, but it was nice this time. Now we are going to be seeing one of the hardest stars in this level, which is the elevator one. So basically you want to go faster than the elevator, and you do these precise wall kicks with a specific angle, and you reach the star faster than what you would do with the elevator. Nice, so now you can see that Seceon did a long jump into the painting, so he didn't enter the painting at the lowest possible height, and this time the water is a little bit raised. So he abused that to get there faster and get this star.
Yeah, also this strat is not seen that much. I do it because I found it really comfy. But I don't think that anyone else does it, to be honest. I've never seen someone doing it.
Yeah, it's not a really popular one. Also, that was a really clean execution of that star. And now the last one, which is very straightforward. You just get into the warp.
Like, this star casually is really hard because you have to, like, climb some tricky platforms and stuff. But, like, if you know that warp's there, it's a really easy one.
Yeah, you know, we speedrunning.
Yeah.
Sometimes the intended way is way too complicated, and we speedrunners just do like 2 jumps and get to the star easily. Well, now Seceon is doing THI, Tiny Huge Island, and he entered to the painting that makes the island small. Nice. He just got the secrets star in THI, which is a really hard one. Like, he did a lot of tricky jumps there. And the scariest jump is the one at the end, because you have also a very small frame window in order to do the jump. It's kind of tricky.
Yeah. Now we're gonna see a really cool trick, hopefully.
Yeah, what do you mean, hopefully? You never failed this.
Yeah, that trick is called mountain clip, and it's actually that's like the hardest part that you can do for that star, I think. But it's not that
Yeah.
hard, to be honest. It's just
Yeah,
with some practice you can do it.
yeah, it's a really cool clip. And now we are finishing this stage with the piranhas. You usually shouldn't have many problems in this star, but sometimes if you like mess up your movement, you can fall down and lose a bunch of time. But it doesn't happen too often, and thankfully it didn't happen this time, so we got out of THI.
Yeah, and this next this next stage is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, in the whole run. You will see why,
Yeah.
because like everything kills you and stuff.
Yeah, tall mountain. It's basically a very tall mountain in which you do this clip right here, and then you do this extremely precise wall kick. Oh my god, Seceon, you're a god gamer. Well, basically, you want to wall kick on that log and then let's grab the platform, but Seceon didn't have enough height or enough speed, so he had to pull a backup that's actually very insane, because you have a very small window to do that backup.
Yeah, I don't want to lie to everyone. I was actually practicing that backup because I knew I was gonna fail it.
Yeah, it's still like, even if you say that you practice that, it's still impressive. Now he has to do the wall kick again. And he is getting the star at the top of the mountain. So we got the 2 stars that are at the top of the mountain, the one inside the waterfall, and this one. And now he's gonna be doing the red coins star, which is also a very scary one, especially if you do like the insane pro movement. I think Seceon is gonna be doing a little more safe strats, but it's still very tricky. Yeah, that was really nice.
Oh no. I think this was really clean until that last part. I missed the bottom that I wanted to press, but it's okay. It was a real clean one. You don't see those enough in my stream at least.
yeah, that's really hard. A really hard star. And now he's doing the box jump star. Well, actually, you are not supposed to get there by doing that. The intended way is like opening the cannon. You have to go through the mountain and find a pink and then open the cannon, and then find the cannon and shoot into the star and pray, so you land actually on the mushroom and you don't just shoot yourself to out of bounds and die.
Yeah, the
And
TTM intended way is really hard, but these last 2 stars are really easy in speedrun at least. You just do, like, do one jump and get it. Okay, so I'm gonna try a pro SL hit. Wish me luck.
House jump. This is a very tricky star.
Yeah, at least I got the hard part.
Okay. yeah, that was nice. That was really nice. The intended way for that star is is insanely slow. Like you have to go take a path around the mountain and then talk with the big head and use the penguin to get through that section. It's really slow, and basically Seceon skipped all of that. Also, he just skipped and like another big part of the level by just doing that big jump over the gap.
Yeah, this level is basically broken. We can do a lot of weird, quick stuff.
Yeah, a lot of insane jumps in order to do it fast. So he was just chilling with the bully.
Yeah, you don't supposed to get damaged there, but it's okay. You don't lose that much time. At most, like you can lose like 2 seconds maybe or 3. So it's not that much of a time.
Not a big deal. Now he's getting this last one, which is supposed to be easy, but sometimes in runs it becomes an impossible star. Thankfully, it was not the case this time. So yeah, pretty good.
I think we have time for announcement now, I guess. Then we can explain the the ceiling stuff in HMC, which is pretty wonky. I don't know if there's anyone else.
I don't have any donations coming in, but guys, we have pulled in already for next year's SpeedGaming Live $631.50 just from this event.
That's a lot of money.
Let's go!
Exactly. And again, all of these contributions, all of the donations for prizes and incentives, that does go towards next year's prize pool.
So here we are in basement part 2, because as we said, we need 50 stars to spawn MIPS. So we came back to have that free start and finish HMC, which we did earlier. Now Seba can explain this thing that is gonna happen.
Yeah, basically HMC is like a very broken stage, because in certain places they decided to literally not add any ceilings. So as you can see, Seceon did a very tricky jump, a very tricky triple jump on that box, and he skipped a huge part of the level and landed, literally landed on that star. Basically abusing, I don't know if that's the word in English. I'm sorry if that's wrong. I meant like sorry.
Yeah, don't worry.
I mean, that was not intended, and that's what I meant.
Yeah, we used that like no ceiling mechanic to help us. We did in this start too, and like in the most optimized way. I should have hit the button that is in the water like first try with the dive, but it's okay. The backup doesn't lose that much damage, that much time. What I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. The thing is, you skip getting the metal cap, and you can just press the button like the way Seceon did. And now he also skipped like a big part of the level. He just triple jump wall kicked and got the star.
Should I swag, Seba? Should I swag? I don't know.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm going
Please.
for it.
Yeah, if he dies, there's no shame. Oh my god, he got it. Okay, that's a really hard and swaggy strat he just did there.
Yeah, it actually saves like really little time if you don't optimize as well. Probably the way that I did it right now didn't save time, but it looks really cool. And it's actually really hard.
Now we are heading up to basement.
Oh, TP.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, TP, the hardest the tippy top of the castle, and there's 2 stages here, which are easily the hardest ones in the entire game. Because basically you fall and you die and you lose a bunch of time. And where you are going for PV, you fall, you lose a bunch of time and you lose your run. Or lose world record. This is where a lot of world record paces die. That was a really nice lucky to bounce. Basically, you have to do a very precise movement, and you can do that wall kick of the plank, of the wooden plank, and then bounce on the Lakitu, which Seceon did, and it was very nice.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a really
really
hard
precise. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's a tricky part of that star. You basically wanna dive and then single jump wall kick on a specific spot, but he couldn't get the wall kick, but it's fine.
Yeah, as we said, we have a lot of backups for like every star in the game because you can literally miss any star like at some point. I think at some point I reset runs in every star of this game.
Yeah, definitely. You can mess up every star in so many ways. Like that, you can practice a star for like 5 hours straight, one star, and then in runs you can fail it a completely new way. But that's this game.
Okay, this was a really tricky triangle.
Yeah, those are very tricky.
Yeah, this stage is really difficult, and actually for me it's one of the hardest. It's not the hardest for me. I don't like this stage that much, but the next one is harder, to be honest.
Yeah, same. I put like so many hours. Like the stars are super short, but just one small angle change or mistimed jump and you just die on your runs. Your run gets destroyed.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay, now we're seeing TTC, in which depending on what time of the clock you enter, the stage can be stopped or moving. And Seceon just waited for like 12 o'clock, so the stage is completely stopped. And you want the stage to be stopped, so you can do the 100 coins star with the star, and that's at the top. This is one of the hardest 100 coins stars in the game, because also a very small mistimed jump and you instantly die, like you fall all the way down. Oh my god, I was about to say that was a really nice 100 coin star. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, it was a
as I
really
said.
good one, to be honest, but it's okay, you know, things happen in these stars sometimes. But we can say it again if you didn't see the whole star.
Yeah, as I say, one mistimed jump and then you just fall down and die and cry. Okay.
That was a pretty weird one.
Yeah, a lot of weird stuff can happen here. But you know, he got this. Also, that triple jump wall kick, like, it looks easy. I mean, well, I don't know if it looks easy for you, but I think that they make it look easy, but it's insanely hard, dude. The entire star. Okay, so here we are again. And he's taking it a bit safer this time.
Yes, something to notice in this stage, which is pretty annoying, to be honest. There's some invisible walls, like literally walls that you cannot see, but they are in the game, and they are really annoying. Even when you know where they are, you actually can hit them and die. It's pretty annoying, to be honest.
Yeah, invisible walls. So now we are seeing Seceon entering the clock at moving fast time.
I got a thirsty dude.
Yeah. Sadly he missed that moment. But we get to see some of the backup moment here. So it's okay. It's just game showcase, you know? Showing all the possible strats. So you do that triple jump wall kick fast moving strat for 3 of the strats in the level, so he has a few more tries to land it. Nice.
Wait, what?
Oh!
Wait, what? That was really weird. Like, it doesn't matter. As I said before, when I was on Rainbow Ride, this is like the hardest stage in the game, and I don't blame myself for what is happening.
Yeah, it's a really hard stage. Also, as we said, one small mistimed jump and you just die. So, after Seceon died, he entered again at the stop time, because you actually need to do a few more stars with the level stopped.
Yeah, we do 3 stars with stop clock and 3 with moving clock. And when you die, it's faster to enter just stop, so I changed like my star order to do that one.
Nice.
That was a nice one, finally.
Clean. A small optimization with the jump dive into the star. Now this is the last one with fast moving strats. Ooh.
Yeah, I hate that movement. Anyone that knows me knows that I hate that trick called flippies, which is the triple jump moving clock.
Yeah, it's very precise. I actually like that strat, but also...
I mean, I like it, but I am really bad at it, you know? Sometimes you just... you are just bad at some stuff.
Yeah, it's a hard strat.
Yeah, so this one is the last star, like the last actually star in the game, because we have one more, which is a Toad star. We can do this star like with moving time, but it's actually really hard and only like world record level stuff, so I actually don't know how to do it moving. I know Seba does know how to do it moving, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know one of the moving strats, they are really precise. Like, even getting them once is hard enough. Like, imagine pulling it off at the end of your run, which actually the world record did. Like, the whatever in his 70-star world record knew that he needed the 2 or 3 seconds time save, so he went for it and he got it, and then he got a really good ending and ended up getting the 46:59 world record. But yeah, it's a strat that even if you are like world record level, you sometimes think I should just not do this one because like I missed time one jump and I'm gonna die. Okay, but now we are in the final Bowser level, Bowser in the Sky, which is also cycle based because there is this elevator platforms, as you can see. And here Seceon is gonna be doing a really tricky triple jump wall kick that was really nice. So you basically skip a huge section of the level by doing that triple jump wall kick. And here we are at the final Bowser. Let's see how the throws go. This time we gotta hit Bowser 3 times with the bombs instead of 1.
This was such a good beat.
Yeah, Beats was so clean. That's 2. One more. Let's go.
Yeah.
GG's.
This was a fairly clean run. I mean, we had some hiccups at some stages, but you know, it's okay. Anything can happen in these runs. So yeah, that was the run. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And thank you so much to Seba because I was really quiet in this run. This is not my main category, so I had to focus really much when I was doing the strats. And Seba did a really great job commentating what I was doing. I hope you enjoyed a lot, and I hope you like. If you don't like it, if you like it, you can like start in this game. It's not that hard to start on, and it's really fun because you like have so much movement to optimize, and it's also really easy to practice because it has a practice room. So yeah, I wanna give a quick shout out to all the Spanish speaker community of this game, which are really wholesome. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but me and Seba are not like native English speakers, but we try our best. Yeah, we love them so much because they are really supportive.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed also. This is the first time that I commentate something in English, like this kind of stuff. So it was a little hard. I was really nervous, but I hope it was good.
Yeah, it was great. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything else to say. Keep watching. We have some more games. I'm actually running Minish Cap right now after this run. So if you like Zelda games, 2D Zelda, you can keep watching. I don't know.
Absolutely, guys. So we're gonna take a brief intermission. Let Seceon set up for the Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap, and let's go ahead and get those GGs and everything and chat for them. They did great for a category that, as mentioned, isn't their main one.